Welcome to the fastest TikTok ads tutorial designed to get you set up and running right away. Now, if you do want a tutorial that's a little bit more in depth, I have included a link to our course in the description below. With that, let's jump into the first thing that you need to do, which is sign up for a TikTok ads account, which you can do at business.tiktok.com. And once you're taken into this page, all you have to do is click get started and enter your information, and then you'll be taken to a page that kind of looks like this. From here, all we want to do is figure out how to get to the ads manager. You can do that by clicking this button right here, and then you'll be taken to a page like this. Now, before we run any sort of ads, the first thing that you're going to need to do is make sure that you have a pixel installed. This is going to be the thing that allows you to track the performance of all your ads. The way we do this is go under tools and go to events, and then all we're going to do is click web events. From here, we're just going to hit manage under web events. This is going to be pretty easy if you have your website set up on something like Shopify or Wix. However, if you don't, definitely watch this video right here to figure out how to do the full pixel setup. Once your pixel is installed and ready to run, we can go back to the campaigns tab and set up our very first ad campaign. And all you're going to do is hit the create button right under campaign to get started with that process. Now, TikTok ads work pretty similarly to some of the other ad platforms where there's three main buckets that you need to worry about: the campaigns, the ad groups, and then the ads themselves. Now, campaigns determine all of the objectives of your ad campaigns. The ad group determines all of the targeting, the audiences, and then the ads are the actual ads that you see on TikTok. So with the campaigns, the first thing we're going to do is select our advertising objective. With this, what I recommend is if you are running ads to get leads, definitely check off lead generation. However, if you are using TikTok ads to sell your products, definitely choose website conversions. And under here, we're just going to come here and name our campaign. Once we've finished naming our campaign, we can come down and declare no special categories. We don't want to create any split tests or do any sort of campaign budget optimization at this stage, just because your ad account is so new and TikTok doesn't really have any data to optimize your campaigns with. We're just going to hit continue and move on to the ad group stage. Once we've named our ad group, we can come down to the optimization location where you're going to be able to select the pixel that you've just set up and then choose the optimization event. Now, these are going to differ for every single business depending on what you guys are selling. However, for this example, let's just go with a simple add to cart. So the ads are all going to optimize for the conversion event of adding to cart. With that, let's go down to placements. And what I recommend is that everyone start off with selected placements where they're only selecting TikTok ads and excluding search results. And then you could go into your advanced settings, like if you want to hide user comments or you want to allow other people to download your videos. Now, this is going to be, different for every single person, so I'll let you make the decisions there. With that, let's move on to our targeting. And this is where the fun happens. Basically, you're going to be able to pick out your audience based on different demographic parameters. So right now we have a location. That's going to be the first thing. So if you're running your business in a specific place, definitely go ahead and input your geolocation, and then you can go down and filter by genders, age. So for our example, let's say we're selling our TikTok ads course. I want people over the age of 25, English as the only language, to be able to see our ads. Now, moving on to spending power. Obviously, this is going to depend business to business. For our case, I'm just going to leave it at all. But for you, I recommend that you create 2 campaigns and split test this. And we'll move down to our audience section. TikTok lets you make custom audiences, and these are going to be things like remarketing audiences. But because we're just starting out, we don't really have any of those audiences built. So we're going to have to figure out our audience based on interests and behaviors. Now, with these sort of audiences, the first thing that I like to do is figure out if my audience is in the purchase intent section, because these people have actually shown an intent to buy something, and they're more likely to convert and buy something from your ad. So lucky for us, under business and services, under the purchase intent audiences, we do find marketing and advertising, and those are going to be the people that we're going to be going after. And you can really go out and explore and figure out all of these different interest and behavior based audiences. But for us, marketing and advertising with the purchase intention is good enough. With that, I'm going to move down to devices, and I'm going to leave things pretty much how they are. I'm going to target all phone devices, all connectivity types, and then move down to my daily budget. So I want to make sure that my campaigns spend at least $50 a day, and I'm going to schedule them to start immediately. I am not going to mess around with day parting, which means I want my ads to run all the times. If you are somebody that runs a business that's only open, let's say weekdays, this is something that you might want to mess around. In terms of bidding and optimization, I'm going to leave it at conversion, and I'm not going to do anything under the attribution settings either. With that, just hit next and we will be setting up our ad. Inside the ad section, you actually have the option of running Spark ads, which are essentially organic TikToks that you've uploaded. You can actually run them as ads. So if you have a viral viral piece of content, this would be a great place to use them. But for us, since we don't have that, we're going to be uploading a video manually to run as an ad. All right, once my video is uploaded, I can go ahead and change my headline. So for us, I'm going to say something like get 50% off. And then with my call to action, I actually want a standard call to action. What I found is learn more tends to convert the best. So that's what I'm going to leave it here. However, if you're running something like a appointment funnel or a TikTok shop, maybe you can do something like book now, apply now, or shop now. However, for us, we're just going to leave it as learn more. We're not really going to be messing with any of the interactive add-ons. The next thing we're going to be doing is picking the URL where we want the ad to take our viewers. So after somebody's seen the ad, they click on it, we can input the URL. For us, this is going to be products.linksdigital.com/TikTok. That's where our course is. And we're just going to paste this here. Now, TikTok's going to give us a little bit of a warning because we haven't had any traffic. That means there's no conversions. However, you can pretty much ignore this and then just go ahead and click submit. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's exactly how you set up your very first TikTok ads. Again, like I said, if you do want a more in-depth tutorial, the link to our course is down in the description below.